Hey guys, we're back here at Fort Ord in Marina, California, and today we'll be testing out the new KWA KRISS Vector. We'll go field test it and see how it does. Along with the KRISS Vector, we'll be testing out this custom chest rig designed for the KRISS Vector. Holds 4 magazines, and see how it does out in the field. This custom KRISS Vector chest rig is now available at headontactical.com. The KRISS Vector series is a family of weapons based upon the parent submachine gun design developed by KRISS USA. KRISS USA is formerly known as TDI, Transformational Defense Industries. They utilize asymmetrical recoil and inline design to reduce the recoil and muzzle climb. KWA has replicated the Vector with every detail imaginable, from form to finish. All the markings, features, and functionality are reproduced flawlessly with the highest quality parts and materials. The KWA KRISS Vector features a trigger grouping of the real KRISS Vector SMG. We gave it a 5 out of 5 for realism. It features a push-button side-folding stock that can be locked into the right side of the receiver for a more compact CQB platform. Utilizing a high-impact polymer to help reduce weight while maintaining durability and strength. Realistic charging handle and functional bolt catch trains the operator of proper weapon manipulation on the KRISS platform. All KRISS Vectors operate with standard Glock magazines, while the KWA Vector uses a proprietary Glock 21 magazine. The KRISS Super V system, the KSVS, is an articulated mechanism which allows a block and bolt to recoil off-axis into a recess behind the weapon's magazine well. The Vector family of weapons is the first to use this action. The company claims the 45 ACP chambering was chosen to demonstrate that the action could tame such a powerful round. Just like the real KRISS, the KWA Vector's user-felt recoil is little to none in semi, 2-round burst, and full auto. The Vector's side picture is clean and crisp, providing fast target acquisition. Flip-up front and rear Midwest Industries-style iron sights can easily be folded up or down with a small locking pin on both sights. A single-point sling loop is located at the base of the folding stock, allowing you to sling the KRISS Vector with the stock either fully extended or folded. The integrated rail is perfect to attach any accessories such as lights and lasers, and the rail can be removed or swapped to the opposite side by removing the 2 hex screws. And on the opposite side, there are threaded holes to attach the Picatinny rail here, or add another rail to add more real estate for accessories. The breakdown of the KWA KRISS Vector is identical to its real counterpart. There are 4 body pins, 2 located at the bottom right here, and here, and 2 at the top, one here, and the other one right here. Once you remove these pins, the lower will separate from the upper, but sometimes it will take a bit of force to remove it, so be careful. As I pulled them apart, the bolt fell right on the table. Oops. So once the upper and lower are separated, you can do all of your maintenance, repairs, etc. to the inner barrel, lower receiver, and of course the bolt assembly. And here's that unique bolt system with the recoil spring attached. Reassembly is not super easy, but it isn't extremely difficult either. First, replace the bolt assembly into the lower. Line the pegs in the bolt into the slots in the lower. The bolt pegs should go in the first slot towards the front of the lower. Then the recoil spring housing will slide into the rear slot. Simply rock the lower from the front to back like so, and the receivers will lock into place. Press the recoil spring base plate into position and make sure all the holes of the body pins are lined up. Once these are lined up, you can put all the pins back in. And then you're all done and ready to start shooting again. We gave it a 5 out of 5 for quality. Gassing and loading up the 49-round magazine is easy like all KWA gas mags. Gassing up the mag is very easy and never has any problems with overspray or issues with the gas going into the gas port. Loading BBs is very easy as with all KWA gas blow bags. Pull the follower down like so and it will automatically lock into the down position. You can hand feed each BB, but this can be very tedious. So you can use a BB loader like so. Just make sure the BBs are staggered in the magazine to ensure proper feeding and to maximize load capacity. Then place your finger on top like so to press the small button on the follower and you're done. I like to put my finger on the top so the BBs don't fly out. Alright, time to chrono. So we use King Arms green gas and 0.2 gram BBs for this test. The KRISS Vector shot 370 to 380 feet per second and about 1,200 rounds per minute. Now that's pretty high. Alright, let's check it out. Fort Ord is comprised of several two-story buildings that span over several acres that makes up for a very interesting playing field. Engagement ranges are from point blank range to about a couple hundred yards, but of course that's way out of airsoft range.
Can we go up here?
Yeah.
Friendly's coming up. Friendly coming up.
Go! Watch out! Contact!
I always try to push the limit on these guns and found myself engaging targets from 150 to 200 feet away. The KWA KRISS had no problem reaching their mark, but accuracy was not what I expected. As you can see, some BBs strayed off here and there with about 50 to 60% consistency rate. I was using 0.28 gram bio BBs and King Arms green gas. But for the most part, I was able to hit my targets when needed, while using semi-auto only throughout the entire game. So I also found that this gun performed quite well in low temperatures, where the temperature that day was about 50 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit, while most gas guns were not performing at all that day. So for performance, we gave it a 4 out of 5. And at $365, we rated a 4 out of 5 on value.
Here, I'm gonna get some video real quick.
Alright, so let's check out our overall ratings. We rated it a 5 out of 5 for realism, a 5 out of 5 for quality, a 4 out of 5 for performance, and a 4 out of 5 for value, for a total of 4 out of 5.
Left side corner.
The KWA KRISS Vectors are now available at Airsoft Extreme, so call, click, or stop on by.
He got me. I'm hit. Oh.